Did you my mama out?
Is that what your mama said?
Are you laughing about that?
I ain't laughing. I mean, I can't laugh because I said what I said to your mama about what's going on in this house. Your mama don't pay no bills and she got to go.
Mama.
3, 2, 1.
Having a partner who loves not only just but you, but also your family members is a big win. Not everybody in a relationship comes in terms in accepting that you also have family that you're coming out from, in which you would like to look after, even though not your siblings, but especially your parents. Here in question is this lady throwing out her husband's mother without no remorse, as she said she's not providing. What exactly is she supposed to provide when she's in her son's house? Well, let's watch this clip together.
I said what I said. She might not have had to like what I had to say, but I said what I said. She ain't my mama. I don't care where she go. I told her.
Okay.
I don't care how soon she get there, but
where is your mama? How about that? Where is your mama?
We ain't talking about my mama. My
We ain't
mama
talking
ain't
about
in
your
here.
mama.
She ain't in
Okay.
here.
Look, man,
Your
I have
mama
the
ain't
ability
here,
to take
but
care
she
of
ain't
my
gonna be
mama.
no more. I told her she
Listen, look, you got 2 ears, you got 1 mouth, all right? How about you listen one time? I got the ability to take care of you and my mama.
I hear you.
So what the problem is?
She the problem. She don't need to be here. She don't pay no bills. She got too much mouth. She always coming in.
Too much mouth.
She be instigating, stirring the pot, always throwing stones and hiding her hands. She got to go. I don't care where she go, man. Your mama very much so sane. She can take care of herself. You enabling your mama. You enabling her, letting her live here. She just
enabling her. My mama took care of me. I was 8.
Well, you all seen it, that this particular lady in question just walked the mother of her husband out of the house without no remorse about it. She doesn't feel any iota of pain or remorse about sending her husband's mother out of the house. She says she doesn't care where she goes or what she do, that she don't just want her in the house.
10 years old.
And you
what
38 now. You ain't supposed to be taking care of her. Why she ain't got no man of her own? Why is she here? Look at that. What sense does that even make?
What is the real
Because your mama, she supposed to live here. Your mama broke. Your mama don't want to pay no bills.
Where you work?
I work here.
You work here? What you
to
do?
hold the house down. Your mama don't work here.
Your
Your
house
mama don't
down.
live here. She don't need to live here. She don't need to live here. I got you. I don't need to work. I work on looking like I look.
Who bought this skirt right here? Who bought that?
I did with your money.
Who got your hair done? I did. So I did.
What they got to do with your mama?
mama?
What they got to do with your mama? Your mama didn't pay for it, so your mama got to go. You got a problem with that? You got a problem with that?
Look, my mama was here first.
It wasn't. It was never discussed.
Always know that.
Listen, I ain't know. We trying to build a family. How we gonna make a family with your mama here? Like what that? Get her to mouth. What that look like? That don't even look right. That don't even sound right. Oh, I'm trying to raise a family. I'm trying to build a life with a man and his mama. Like I'm not with that. So you can be okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I told her she got to go.
So what you said? My mama talk too much, right?
She do.
Hey, Facebook Live. Look.
She can talk so much.
This
too much
one right
somewhere
here.
else. She ain't gonna do it in my
mama
house.
talk too much.
She not gonna do it in my house. She can talk too much
Oh,
somewhere
it's your
else.
house.
Yeah.
What do you contribute? You think just because you sleep with me, that means that's enough?
Your mama not sleeping with you. You want to sleep with your mama? I thought you was a sickie. That's the real conversation we need to have right there. Maybe your mama wants you. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to give you to your mama, huh? We need to think about that. Maury, let's call Maury. Maury, my husband's mama is in love with him. That's what it is. My husband to be. You see how I claim that? I'm manifesting. Trying to get your mama out of here so I can make you my husband. And so you trying to go off on me. I'm trying to build our life. I'm trying to think about the future. And you mad? That's your mama doing that to you. That's your mama. You a mama's boy. You a real mama's boy.
That she don't want her mother in the house. The house that her husband paid for. The house that her husband provide everything in it. Not as if there is no room for her mother to stay. There is different rooms. And she doesn't stay in all of the rooms. She said, why don't she go get herself a man? Like she did. As if the woman haven't bettered that guy in question, her husband, would she see him to marry? How can a lady be so heartless? You love your husband, but you don't love the mother that bettered him. You don't just do that. Okay? In as much as not every mother, every mother of a husband that are good, but there are also good ones out there. Even though she doesn't act good, but one thing you have to have in your mind is that she is the mother of your husband, and without her, that your husband won't be in this world. So hating her makes no sense. Or even sending her out of the house that her son got, because tomorrow the lady in question is gonna be a mother too. Where a lot of people, a lot of folks with their own character. But this is actually all shed of wrongs. Okay? Chasing away the mother of your husband out of the house makes no sense. And you equally saying that you don't care where she goes or what she does. Then how do you expect your husband's mind to be at rest when she knows her mother is out there going through a lot of things? You don't know why the son brought the mother to the house. We are all human beings. We have our rough days in life. Yeah, she have a son, not just to obligate her responsibility to the son, but as a human being, when you have children, you expect your children to be there for you. That is the essence of having people around you. That is our child. For the fact that he's your husband doesn't make him not to have a root. He has somewhere he's coming from. And that root is his mother. Because without the mother, without the parents, you're not going to know him. You won't have the right to call him your husband. Or where will you even see him? He makes the money. He takes care of you. He provides for the house. You say she talks too much. Then go find yourself what to do to distract yourself from her talking. You don't have to tell a grown-up not to talk. The same way you are replying and talking back at your husband, you don't expect her mother to talk. Will you just go about ordering people how to behave when you yourself, you particularly have no manners? Well, I don't know how people really behave in this part of world that we are. Having the guts to send the mother of your husband out of the house and you felt no remorse about it. You just feel comfortable. Saying nobody comes to your house. Which house? Is it the house that you pay bills on? Or the house you just sit down, wait for your husband to provide for you? Making the much, taking the whole responsibility upon himself. And the only respect you could give him is to, send his mother out of the house. That is insane. I'm not gonna condone such behavior from someone I say is my lover. If you can't accept my people as your own people, then why accepting me? That means you don't love me. Because if actually you love me, you're gonna love the place I'm coming from. You're gonna love the people, that I grew up with. Because he grew up with his parents. His mom took care of him. For him to be of that age and become responsible, to even have that family orientation, that family mindset of having a wife. That alone is a big blessing, because not all men that think of family, not all men that think of having a wife. And now he keeps you at home, he feeds you, he takes care of your needs and makes sure he provides for you. You do nothing. And the only thing you could do is to send his mom out of the house. Are you the one footing the mama's bill? For you to dictate to him if the woman is working, if she's not providing for the house. What exactly do you want her to provide in the house that is not your house? The house that is her son's house? No, come on. What exactly do you want her to provide in the house? You want her to give you money for groceries? What? This is crazy. Have you really come across this type of people? I really want to ask you. Well, I want to hear from you people. Are you that kind of person that will just love your partner and you won't love his family? But that is crazy. Loving someone and not loving where he comes from is insane. That means you don't love him. You don't. Because if you love him, you're going to accept him and accept everything. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this particular clip that I just put out there? Do you think the lady is right? Well, even though she doesn't want the mother of the husband to be in the house, it's the husband's decision to make, not hers. She's supposed to talk to her husband, not actually taking it this way. At least talk to the husband. If the husband can, find a house for the mom or, do something, it's supposed to be his own personal decision. And not you coming out to tell the man that she's not providing, you don't want her mama to stay in the house. That is not done. It's supposed to be the man's decision. Okay, even though you brought it to his notice, he's supposed to be in better position to make that decision, not you. And for you throwing her out when he's not around, that is the height of it. If it's some men, they're gonna chase you out of that house. Yes. They're going to take you out of that house. You're never gonna come back to that house again, because their family matters a lot to them. So if you want to be part of that family, you got to love the family. I want to hear from you guys. What do you really think about this particular clip, okay? You think the lady is right? And why are you supporting in this situation? Make sure you're commenting right below. Make sure you're subscribing to my channel. See you guys in my next video. Smash the like button and subscribe. This is Faith Blog.